The city of Cape Town wants workers to be disciplined in their action. Yesterday, striking municipal workers caused mayhem in the city. They looted and destroyed several stalls.
Strike action is an incredible sacrifice by workers, and it's disciplined union action in pursuit of our demands. There often are instances of intimidation, and as we've seen, looting. We disassociate ourselves from that as COSATU, and the law must be brought to bear against those who are guilty of that.
SAMWU says there could be a third force behind the criminal acts. In Port Elizabeth, police used rubber bullets, stun grenades as well as water cannons to disperse these workers. A fire was started in front of the City Hall. Police were on high alert in Nelspruit, where a handful of protesters ran riot. There was a deliberate shutdown of electrical power in the Nelspruit CBD, and traffic was disrupted when some traffic lights were vandalized. In East London, striking municipal workers marched to the City Hall, trashing streets along the way. Some businesses were closed. A provincial SAMWU protest march is planned for Bisho on Friday. In Durban, marches were marred by intimidation and violence. Strikers intimidated members of the public who filmed them with mobile phones. The city has appealed to union leaders to ensure there is discipline and calm amongst members.
The strike is not a desirable thing. We should not allow negotiations to collapse completely. We must ensure that parties from time to time they are able to converge and find a solution.
Close to 2,000 members of the South African Transport and Allied Workers Union SATAWU marched to Parliament to demand higher wages for those in the cleaning sector. SATAWU was demanding a minimum wage of 4,200 rand per month.
SAMWU, meanwhile, has come under fire from its mother body. COSATU has demanded an immediate investigation into allegations of fraud and corruption at the union. Money has disappeared out of Gauteng's 6 million rand membership fees fund. Outraged workers in the province are boycotting the union's national strike.
COSATU bosses are not impressed by the allegations of fraud and corruption, even less so as SAMWU members turn up for work, snubbing the strike. Gauteng represents the bulk of SAMWU's national membership. COSATU says while the fight for a living wage should not be abandoned, it understands the frustration of ordinary members.
We will demand that in case where there is full evidence that any of the leaders have acted inappropriately or in a corrupt fashion, then the full might of the law must be unleashed to them. Yes, there seems to be some evidence that some leaders may be implicated.
Amid the fallout, SAMWU has suspended 2 senior members. There's a possibility that more could follow. SAMWU Gauteng leadership denies having done anything wrong.
I want to encourage those people, if they've got evidence, there are many law enforcement agencies in our country. You've got the Hawks, you've got the SAPS, as well as organized crime within SAPS. So we encourage them to hand over that information to the law enforcement agencies and open criminal cases against us.
Members also say SAMWU's provincial leadership stole the election and has accused them of neglecting their workers' mandate.
Many cities around the country are feeling the pinch of the municipal workers' strike, but more than 80% of the workers in Gauteng ignored the call to down tools. The message to their unions is clear: there will be no striking on their part, while corruption allegations pollute the organization.
And SAMWU hopes Gauteng workers will join the strike on Friday. Whether this will be realized is up to the ordinary municipal worker. Criselda Lewis, SABC News, Johannesburg.